What's up, everyone, and welcome to ROBEYTECH, where I, Justin Robey, aka Robey1 Kenobi, talk tech with all you wonderful people, and Josh. We're going to get you up to speed on everything going on in the PC hardware and gaming world, and we're going to be doing it in the Superfly merch that you can get by checking in the description below. Woo woo, shameless plug. Well, in today's episode, we're going to talk about the new Mac Pro, the RX 5500 XT release, and Forza Horizon 4 getting a battle royale. What? Get ready, because this is ROBEYTECH. The all-new Mac Pro is out, and reviewers are getting their machines in, and so far the first impressions of this expensive cheese grater are, they're actually pretty solid. In fact, I'm going to give a big shout out to iJustine, who rented three, count it three, Brian, you're actually going to get excited about this, three 8K RED cameras, like $500,000 in gear to shoot the review for this. So check it out. We'll put a link to that iJustine in the link in the description below. Anyway, it's made great strides since the trash can they came out with a while back, with impressive specs and performance. But all of that comes with a hefty, and I do emphasize hefty, price tag. Like, if you want wheels, that's $400. Now, if you want the XDR monitors with arms, that's $7,000 if you get the nano glass, which, by the way, can't be cleaned with a normal basic microfiber cloth. You can rock a 28-core Xeon W processor for just $7,000 extra, and if you want two Radeon Pro Vega 2s, heck, that's $10,800. Now, if you want a more budget Mac Pro, you can opt in for just 32 gigs of RAM, but for those of you who have deep pockets and no one to keep you from making poor life decisions, you can get 1.5 terabytes of RAM for a mere $25,000. Or the cost of a fully spec'd out Toyota Corolla hatchback, which I'm saying is a dope car, and I'm not just saying that because Josh is writing this and making me say it. Anyways, if you fully spec out a Mac Pro with an Afterburner card and all the bells and whistles, that hits $53,247.98. If you install Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro X, which you probably shouldn't do because there are better software options out there for video and audio, $53,000. Well, if you've got that much money to spend on a system, what else can you get? Well, a Threadripper 3 build for starters, and I'm pretty sure that it's not going to cost $7,000 for a Threadripper 3. It is about $3,000 right now on eBay, but that's just because AMD's a little behind on production. But hey, I'm just guessing here. By the way, do any of you actually have a new Pro Tower? I would love to know in the comments below what your thoughts are on it. Let's go from something insanely expensive to something inexpensive. AMD's board partners have launched their RX 5500 XT GPUs on the 12th at $169 and $199 price points. These are set to take on the GTX 1650 Supers, which cost about $159, but only comes in the 4 gig flavor. The RX 5500 XT is looking pretty solid with a 4 gig and an 8 gig offering. Now, all of these cards are optimized for gaming at 1080p, so don't expect killer numbers at 1440 or 4K resolutions. We actually have a variety of cards to choose from, with 7 different manufacturers making their versions of the 5500 XT, including Asus, Gigabyte, Sapphire, and XFX, to name a few. Now, to answer the most important question is yes, XFS is in fact going to make a thick version of the RX 5500 XT. We're all excited. We like thick cards like this one back here. Now, as an added bonus, when you buy a 5500 XT, you get Monster Hunter Iceborne Master Edition and 3 months of Xbox Game Pass. So that alone adds some value to the card if you don't have that already, which you should, because Monster Hunter is an awesome, awesome game, and Game Pass is also an amazing value. It's a no-brainer. Next up in Techland is the new Western Digital Blue NVMe drives. With speeds up to 4 times faster than a SATA SSD, the WD Blue adds a budget-friendly alternative to our higher-priced M.2 NVMe's like the Black and the 970 EVO. Priced at $100, the Blue is cheaper than the Samsung 970 EVO by $70 at the 1 terabyte storage option. Holy crud, that's crazy. Okay, but you can also get the Western Digital Black, the Game Awards edition of the Black NVMe that comes with a cool windbreaker and a fancy box at $180. Why would you? Somebody's probably excited. If you are, please tell me why. Speaking of which, the Gaming Awards is happening right now. You've probably hopefully seen the new Xbox form factor, but while I'm recording this, so leave your Game of the Year comments in the description below, and let me know, what do you think of the new console that we just released with the Scarlet reveal? Keeping in the spirit of budget options, T-Force announced their new Dark Z RAM, which has zero, I do mean zero RGB, no lights whatsoever. Maybe that's why they called it Dark Z. This gives you a 3600 megahertz RAM option at the low price of $74.99 for a 2x8 gigabyte configuration. That is insanely cheap, just so you know. That's wicked fast RAM at a wicked low price if you live in Boston. So now, this is just to be clear, now you know that not everything on the show is about $5,000 PCs with custom water cooling or $53,000 Macs. Solid consumer advice right here on ROBEYTECH. Now, we've got a lot of news for racing games this week. Need for Speed Heat is currently deploying an update to the game. The 1.5 update adds holiday-themed car mods, quality of life improvements, and visual performance improvements. It's adding nice night race intros, speed walls to make it easier to see fastest times, quick routing so you can spend less time looking at the map and more time out there tearing up the tarmac. Wait, tarmac? Isn't that the name of the place where you park planes? I think. Okay, we'll let Josh, I'm gonna trust Josh on that one. Now, holiday vanity items come in the form of Christmas or New Year themed horns and an underglow. Why can't I strap a fully decorated tree to the roof of my wide-body Focus RS? Because I never put one on it, Josh. Stop trying to put these jokes in here. I'm not putting a wide-body RS. Put it on your Corolla that we talked about earlier. See how we're bringing it all back. Also, once you complete all the story missions, you can get the game's hero car, the Polestar, after it was pushed off a bridge at the beginning of the game, so you can finally drive the cover car. Now, we've got bug fixes, visual improvements to the UI, and more, so it's nice to see support from the game continuing after launch. Way to go, EA. This week, Turn 10 and Playground Games dropped the mic on the racing world when they announced that they were adding the Eliminator, a Battle Royale-esque mode to Forza Horizon 4. That's right, Battle Royale in a racing game. Now let me just be clear, this mode is awesome. It drops 72 racers where everyone starts with a mediocre car, like a Toyota Corolla, Josh, and then challenges racers and their path to one-on-one sprint races as the ring closes in around them. If you lose, you're out. If you win, you have the option to upgrade your car or take the opponent's cars. After you get down to the final ring and the final 12 racers, there's a final sprint to the finish line. The game mode is a ton of fun. I have played it, and it is a super fun way to earn XP and cash. But for some racers, the respect. It's just about respect, because that's more important. Remember, guys, we live our life a quarter mile at a time. Now, speaking of Fast and the Furious quotes, the Toyota Supra has also been added to the game after Toyotas were non-existent in the other racing games apart from Gran Turismo. The iconic Japanese tuner car is back, and you can bet that there are already hundreds of versions of the car from Fast and the Furious to Fast and the Furious and more. You can actually unlock the car by playing the one round of the Eliminator, which is an update that is free for anyone with the game and those having Game Pass. So jump in, slay some tires, and watch out for trees and boulders because they'll mess up your car. Duh. Well, guys, unfortunately, that is it for ROBEYTECH today. Stop. Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry, and it's gonna make me sad. Let us know what you thought about the news today in the comments below. Are you interested in the new Mac Pro? Are you crazy? And if you have that kind of money, you can donate that directly to me. Okay. How sweet is that Western Digital Black TGA Edition windbreaker? What? What's your favorite car in Forza Horizon 4? And why is it the Supra? I mean, other than the wide-body Focus RS. Of course, Josh. I'm telling you, man. Let us know in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to slap that subscribe button, whip that like button, and ring that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time we post a new video. Also, head on over to mixer.com/Robey1Kenobi and give us a follow over there for our live show every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Also, make sure you drop us a follow over at Twitter and Instagram at Robey1Kenobi. Thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping you're donating the total cost of a Mac Pro to me, $53,000. Checking my bank account right now. Where's my app? #BeefyCores.